and welcome to my garden. Today I'm indoors, and the reason being I am going to show you a really easy way to grow your own tomatoes from seed. You just need a few items as you see here. I've just got 3 cups, some little pebbles, and of course the tomato seedlings. And I'll show you how to do this setup right here very easily. And I'll also show you how to just get tomato seeds from tomatoes that you have in your kitchen instead of going to the store and buying the seeds. There's an easy way that you can just get your own seeds. Very easy. And I'll show you that. But right now I will show you what I have here. I just have some garden soil here. This is a empty cup, solo cup. And this cup here has holes in it. These are drainage holes, which you're going to need because when you water your tomato seeds, you don't want them to be drowned. So they have to drain in some way. And the pebbles here, which the pebbles are going to go into the outer cup so that there's a vacuum between the cup that has the soil and the tomato seeds and the cup that's actually holding everything together so that when you water them, the water will collect at the bottom of this cup and the roots of the plant will not drown. So without further ado, I will demonstrate how to do it. So this cup, the cup with the drainage holes, that's the cup you're going to put the soil in. Just like that. Okay, it's just regular garden soil. And then the little pebbles will go in the cup that does not have the holes. See? And then cup with the soil goes there. So the next thing you can do is plant the tomato seeds. And these are beefsteak tomatoes. I've had these for a little while, so I'm going to just make a little hole in the middle here. And then I'm gonna put about 3 seeds in there just to increase the chance of germination. So I'm gonna look for 3 really healthy, well, pick the healthiest seeds is what I'm trying to say. And this is what they look like. They're kind of tiny. So I'm gonna, okay, I've got 3 in there. Put these in the bag later when I'm done. Okay, and the next thing you do is just cover them over, like that. And then you water them. So I've got a cup of water here. So what will happen, the water will drain out into the second cup here, the first cup that I have here. And the roots will be secure. When the plants start to grow and get bigger, the roots won't drown. And then all you have to do is when the water collects at the bottom, just empty it. And then you'll do that every day or every other day, just put your finger in the soil and see if it's dry or if it's okay. You don't want to overwater them either because you don't want, the plant to get too waterlogged either because that's just as bad. And here, so you got a good soaking and you can see the water collecting at the bottom. So I'll discard the water that has collected at the bottom here. Leave my little stones and there you have it. It's as simple as that. So in a few days, you just keep looking at it, keep watching it, and you'll see some little green shoots coming up. And I'll show you some that I've already planted. These I planted, I would think, maybe 3 weeks ago. But I'll show you what they look like when they begin to sprout. All right, here they are. These here. And this is what they will look like when they come up. They're looking nice and green, and they have the little pebbles at the bottom. And what I do with these, I have a set of grow lights. I'll show you what the grow lights look like. And I put them under the grow lights at night. And in the daytime, I put them outside on the patio and, and I bring them in. I just give them about maybe 12, 14 hours under the grow lights. So these guys are always under the lights. Now there's another way that you can plant. If you don't have cups like these, then there's another way. You can go to places like Home Depot or Lowe's and get the little peat pods. They're like little flat round things, and then you wet them with water. You'll see instructions. Just follow the instructions and soak them in water until they puff up like this. And it's like the soil that's in there. That's where you're going to put your little tomato seeds, and then they come up like this. And when they're big enough, when they start looking more like this, then you can transplant them into something like this, or a container, or if you're going to put them in a garden, then you just put them in a garden. I've done the same thing with basil. This is a bunch of basils that I planted the very same way. You can do this with lettuce. I've done it with basil and tomatoes, obviously, and it works. So what happens when the tomato plants are, I would say, another few inches high? I will just transplant them in a pot or a grow bag. I like grow bags. I love the grow bags because they're so convenient. Just put them in the grow bags with some good quality potting soil and some manure and some garden soil combined. You can add a little fertilizer in there, and just plant them, put them in a sunny area. When it's time for these guys to go outside, I will demonstrate for you how I do it, and follow along and try this yourself. I think you'll be quite pleased. Just try it. It can't hurt to do that. So I'll show you the grow lights that I use. So we'll go see them. I'll bring you to them. So see you in a little bit. Grow light that I use, it's I've had this for a few years now. You can get them from Amazon and places like those. They're very convenient if you want to start growing stuff from indoors. Especially if you live in a place where you don't get a lot of sunlight or you experience long overcast days. This one's an AeroGarden, and it's quite nice. The lights are bright. There's blue and red lights and white light under there, different spectrums. And the plants love it. I've had no issues with it. It works fine, and it's lasted a long time. So, if you're so inclined, invest in a bunch of grow lights and try growing some things. You can grow lettuce, tomatoes, some basils, herbs. Yes, that's right. Herbs from it. If you don't have a garden, you can use your grow lights and grow some herbs. So once again, just try it. I think you'll love it. Do a little experimenting, and who knows, you'll develop yourself a green thumb. Well, thanks for watching, and get gardening, try something, and let's see how it works. So have a good night. Love you all, and take care.